Howdy there. So, coming to you from my car. This is what we're doing. This is where it's at. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Live from Cheyenne's car. Today I'm going to change it up. I know I don't exactly have a theme going on, but nevertheless, I'm going to change it up. And yeah, it's entitled Depression is My Closest Friend. Strap on in. Get it? Oh god, I'm so smart. So funny. On the real though, I'm gonna get right into it. I'm not gonna give you any background information. If you had watched the video before this, you would understand a little bit more about me. So maybe go and do that, okay? Maybe go and do that. Thanks. Ow! Oh my god. I have root absorption in my front two teeth. I don't even bite into apples. So that hurt. You know what though? Being environmentally conscious hurts sometimes, okay? This is a glass straw. It's green tea. No sweetener. You just gotta take it like it is. Okay, let's get into it. Nostalgia lives in my core. There's no escaping it. And I am fortunate to have memories to cherish. As I reflect back, I realize there's no point in longing for a different outcome or potentially radically changed circumstances. In fairness, I never wanted to change much. I just wanted to relive it for what it was. The main deterrent is the energy it would require, and depression lends no helping hand. It serves its purposes in life, and I sometimes appreciate wanting nothing. Being in a state of numbness or a sort of heaviness that doesn't weigh me down, but rather follows me, sits beside me, and moves grudgingly when I try to be productive. It has its ups, and it most certainly has its downs. Mostly, I want it to leave. It's tormenting and exhausting. However, I can admit that there's comfort that accompanies this sort of bleakness. The familiarity, of course, but more than that. It asks very little of me. I care so much about everything and everyone, but there are times I am able to block it all out. I am fully aware that it's far too easy to wallow in one's sadness. It can progress into terrible and paralyzing self-loathing. So please don't confuse this admission as advocating for self-harm or any type of self-sabotage. I'm just saying something that I'm sure a lot of people understand. I know the idea is to battle, stand up to mental illness, and work to overcome in the face of adversity. There's also a huge difference between the mind-numbing state of depression I've been referring to and the lows that hurt in every way. Those are the lows I never want to revisit, but I am fully aware that my future is full of them. That's trying to accept them, not wishing to go there again. I guess the point I'm trying to make, if I push these up one more time, I guess the point I'm trying to make is that my mental illness is sure as hell a part of me, and there are benefits, oddly enough, even if it just means sitting in a state of total indifference, because that very state is as much me as is caring deeply for life and the people I love. I know this was quite dark and maybe not a very popular opinion, but I live it, and I can be honest about the effects it has on me, because it is my norm after all. Also, please be aware that this is the mind-numbing depression talking. Maybe it wants me to stay here as much as I just want to feel better. Thank you for listening. Thank you. So that was just a little something I wrote about depression a while back. And I'm curious to know if other people understand this phenomena or, experience it quite often. Just the idea that, it's something you're comfortable with. And I made a point to remark that there's different forms of depression and different, essentially, levels that you can be in. So I'm talking more about the kind of comfortable state where, there's no really, really dark thoughts, but, you're just experiencing a lot of hopelessness and not having any interest in anything. And sometimes it's easier just to stay there because the energy that it requires to get yourself out of it. All right, well, yeah, that is my little reading right there. And I think I might do some more videos like this because I have a lot of content that I have written for my blog. So I figure might as well say it out loud. Maybe more people, it'll reach more people. It'll be more interesting. You can watch me fumble over my own writing. It'll be great. So I appreciate it. I hate to say this, but I realize I do need more subscribers. So you know what to do. You know what to do. Come on. You know what to do.